howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 838. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Witch Watch, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia, Legals, and Fire Force Season 3, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So now where we're at is we got the full surrender. It took forever to get the surrender, but it finally happened. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. The moment the Kin army begins its attack on Shinte, the king of Han and Princess Ney ring the bell of determination. Here we go. Huh? What's with this bell? What's that sound? Huh? What is this bell? What? Is that Tao's signal to start the war? Wait, I think it's different. This bell is ringing from Shinte. Wait. Choin-sama, the East Dragon Bell signal, Choin-sama, and this is at the Eastern Wall, Royal Family exclusive East Dragon Gate Watchtower. Choin-sama, so you've made your decision, our king, so you've made your decision, and this is the Chonin, commander of the East Dragon Gate, so it's really, our country, don't cry, don't cry, the king, he protected the people. Open the gate. And this chapter is titled Enter the Castle. The East Dragon Gate is opening. Sir, to Han's capital, at long last, the path opens. What? Oh, my girl Kyokai! Yeah. Is something the matter, Kyokai-sama? Huh? Oh, what's wrong, Ray? Just now, I heard what sounded like a terrible scream. Huh? I can only hear that weird bell. What is, the gate is open. I thought the enemy would come charging out, but there's no sign of it. It's still open. What does this mean? We can charge in. Is this some kind of trap, Ganya-sama? What should we do? We can easily get inside now. No, wait. Tao-sama hasn't given the order yet. We were strictly told not to start before the order. It should be given any moment now. More than that, an opportunity like this, if this is their mistake, we should do it now. Indeed. Captain, let's go. If we enter and seize the area, we can use this as a base to bring in our army and take Shinte. Captain. All right, we won't get a better chance than this. Oh, Ganya unit, charge. Wait. It is Tao, Supreme Commander of the Kin Army. Is the leader of this gate here? Here we go. I am Chonin, commander of the Han King's Royal Guard and the supervisor of the East Dragon Gate. I have important words from the king for General Tao. Speak. The Han King's words. Chonin-sama. I, in place of the 22nd Han King, hereby declare Han will surrender to Kin. What? Surrender? They're surrendering? Tao-sama, what on earth? Repeating, Shinte will be peacefully opened and Han will surrender. Tao, one of the Kin's 6 generals, I've received your surrender. If you surrender, I do not wish for bloodshed, but will the interior of the castle be safe upon entry? I regret to say, but I cannot guarantee that. The news of the castle surrender hasn't reached any gate besides this one. What? What is the meaning of this? Wait a minute, could it be that they're trying to set a trap for us? That's not it. It means that the royal family has acted on its own accord. Some of the regular soldiers were entering the city. Tell Rokumi and Ryokoku about this as well. Chono-dono, your cooperation is necessary to accept the surrender without bloodshed. I'd like you to accompany us and tour the castle. Understood. I'll head down there now. Chonin-sama, Tao-sama, it's dangerous. First, let's send in some infantry to assess the situation. There's no room for that. Before the Han forces inside the castle seal this gate, we have to overturn the board in the middle. However, the Han royal family, at their last gasp, reached out to us with everything they had. Now it's our turn to grab that hand with all our strength. I'm so glad this is finally happening. Like, so much has finally happened this year. Urgent news, urgent news, urgent news. Oh, everyone is shooketh. Surrender? They surrendered? That's false. Don't spout lies, you traitor. The denial is real. What? Kakario Dono, what are you doing? Yeah. Urgent news, listen up. The Han army has surrendered. There's no need to fight anymore. Han has surrendered. Lay down your weapons. Kim forces have already entered the castle and already on the east wall, and everyone on the east wall has surrendered. Lay down your weapons. Han has surrendered. In the castle, Chonin of the East Dragon ran around spraying the declaration of surrender. Drop your weapons. The war is over. The soldiers of Shinte were greatly confused by the sudden turn of events, unable to comprehend what was happening. They witnessed the mighty army of Qin, 6th General Tao, leisurely marching through the castle. The realization of surrender began to spread. However, naturally, there were still soldiers who refused to drop their weapons. Stop it! The war is over now! Please put down your weapons! Tao soldiers never resorted to force, but instead calmly went around persuading them. Don't be ridiculous! I don't blame them. They're like thinking, dude, this is a trap. But I love that Tao soldiers are just like, dude, chill. Like, you gotta wonder, like, if this was Conky, like, Conky would have just been like, he would have just killed them all. He would have. This is why Conky, again, I miss Conky. I miss him. I miss my man. I'm sad that he's gone. What are you doing? Put down your weapons. You have children of, and Han. Chonin-sama, we have surrendered. Chonin-sama, I heard the king's words of surrender directly. More than that, I am sorry that even children like you have to take up arms. Chonin-sama, I'm sorry, it was children of Han, whatever. Your courage was magnificent, but it's enough. Put down your weapons, and return to your mothers and tell them the battle is over. Like, I don't blame them. I mean, they don't want the kids to fight. The city's reserve forces, composed largely of civilian soldiers, surrendered and disbanded one after another. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the city from where Tao entered, the Rokugan army on the west wall were unable to grasp the reality of the situation within the city. What is it? Something strange about the state of the city. Urgent report! Urgent report! What is it? Qin soldiers are inside the castle. It seems Tao is infiltrated. Wait, what did you say? They have entered the castle. Did one of the gates fall? How ridiculous! There was no sign of war breaking out. One of the east wall's gates, the East Dragon Gate, was open from the inside, and by royal decree, they declared surrender. What? What did you say? Surrender? That's absurd. What's going on? The eastern side has already begun to disarm. What? Don't screw with me. Why would we surrender when we haven't even fought yet? What is the meaning of this? They don't want to die. That's what the meaning of this is. They don't want, like, civilians to die. We are about to avenge our fallen comrades from Eni and Tosa, aren't we? That's right. So if we're surrendering without a fight, what were those battles for? What did everyone die for? Nay, that is all on you. You could have stopped this. You could have stopped this. There's no way I'm surrendering. Oh, let's fight. Rokugan-sama, let's do it. We still haven't heard anything from headquarters. That's right. Even if Tao's army has entered the city, it doesn't mean all Shinte has surrendered. Everyone on this west wall, on the west wall, western side can fight. Oh, let's take Tao's head. Rakugan-sama, Rakugan-sama. Oh, here we go. North wall gate opened. Rakumi's army enters the castle. Do not harm the people or soldiers within the castle. Those are Tao-sama's orders. To really enter Shinte without bloodshed. Unbelievable. Well done, Rakumi-sama. Not yet. Don't forget we still have a mountain to climb. South wall. With the fall of the north wall, persuading the south wall didn't take much time. Through the opened south gate, Ryokoku and Kano's armies swiftly entered the city. And with that, the Kin army within Shinte was suddenly reinforced. There have been no reports of Han soldiers or civilians being killed. The entry of the northern and southern armies was in time. So far, so good, Tao thought. At that moment, Tao's army felt the temperature in Shinte rise steadily. The Rakugan army leading troops from the west wall has appeared before them. Uh-oh. In the middle of Shinte, they face each other for the third time. Oh, God. Don't ruin it! Like, I understand they're pissed. I blame Nate for this, though. Because Tao straight up said, you could stop this bloodshed. You could stop all this death. But she was being a stubborn bitch. So, I'm sorry. I blame Nate on this one. I do. I will forever blame Nate on this. But God, this manga is great. This manga is so good. I'm so happy with this series. I am so happy. So happy. I love this series. But technically, I know people are going to say this was a bloodless war. Technically, this was not a bloodless war, a complete bloodless war, because there was still blood shed. It could have been a semi-bloodless war. Well, nah. This, you know what? I'm going to change. This is a semi-bloodless war. Let's go with that. A semi-bloodless war. It could have been. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that even if Ney would have surrendered there, it still would have been a semi-bloodless war? Yeah, it wouldn't have been a completely bloodless war because there still would have been bloodshed. We had a bloodless surrender, though, a bloodless... but still, it wasn't a completely bloodless end. It wasn't, because you had like the killings happening in Shinte, though. So it's not like a completely bloodless end. It is a semi-bloodless war, though. It is. It is a semi-bloodless war. But it could have been, I'm curious, do you guys think if they would have gotten the surrender sooner, that we could have had a completely bloodless end? I think we could have. Like, the situation in Shinte would have, I think that could have been prevented if Ney would have done, to an extent, if Ney would have accepted the surrender. But at the same time, I'm like thinking, it just depends on how the politicians would have reacted, because we could have still had some shady shit happen at the court, because the court was the one that caused the bloodshed. So it's like, I'm curious what you guys think about that. Do you guys think that the end of this, end of the semi bloodless war, would have still had a little bit of, I think the chaos still would have been there. I do. I think the chaos would have been there. I don't think you could have completely prevented the chaos in Shinte. I don't think you could have. But would there have been less beheadings, though? I think so. I think there would have been less beheadings. to an extent. I think that here's the real question. Do you guys think that if we would have had the surrender sooner, do you guys think there would have been a civil war breaking out in Shinte? That's the real question. Do you guys think that would have happened? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because of how the peaceful nature, because of how Han is. I just don't know. I think there would have been an attempted coup d'etat, because we kind of had that a little bit. But I think if they would have done the surrender sooner, I think there would have been the coup d'etat. There would have been like a full-on attempted coup d'etat. That's what I think anyway. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about that. And what do you guys think about what's going to happen here as well? Do you think they're going to go down swinging and we're going to have a little bit of bloodshed? Or do you think we're going to have something else here? Or is this going to end peacefully? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!